appears out of the darkness. I can't actually see any piece of the kill left anywhere. I mean, he may have covered it. Leopard quite often will scratch leaves over a kill. It's not in the tree anymore that he had treed it in, and it's very possible that he's actually finished it. He's been here now for 3 days, and that's more than enough time for a leopard to finish an impala. And I'm fully expecting to stand up as soon as it gets full dark and move off, even if it's just a short distance away. He's been defecating and urinating. The impala's been rotting around here, and there's a pervasive smell of leopard. And he will be wary enough, after having survived these last 23 months, to know that he needs to move out of this area to stay safe. Not breathing as hard as he was yesterday, at least whenever we were here. We were here early this morning in the mist, and then he still had a back leg left of impala. Look at those whiskers come forward. For those of you who are noticing that, you watched him, there we go, a little burp. Watch, he puts those whiskers forward. That's how he senses the world around him. In the pitch black, those whiskers will come forward like that and will touch and probe any openings in the bush in front of him and allow him to move absolutely silently through gaps that he can fit into. You can see those whiskers on his eyebrows. Look at that. Oh, that's a brilliant shot. For those of you quick enough, see if you can get a picture of his whiskers pointing forward. Then there we go. There you go. That's fantastic. That is not a picture that you often see. Normally these leopard are not caught looking out of sorts with their whiskers out. It makes them look quite comical. They're normally very sleek. There he goes again. That fly. Oh, yes, go again. Oh. That is just such a fantastic picture. You can even see he's got some whiskers on his cheeks, all designed to allow him to gauge a space that his body will fit through in near pitch blackness. Then underneath his eyes, on his bottom eyelid, you'll notice a white stripe. That is there to reflect starlight into his eyes, allowing him to see a better picture. He's now walking straight at us. We're just going to sit still. I don't quite know the reaction that he's going to have to us. He's coming to me. I'm not going to finish talking. He must know that I'm... Oh, he's going to have a wee. Contented cat. Oh, look at that. He's got a bit of a scar. Is that a scar? Yes, it's a scar on top of his nose. That in years to come will be diagnostic. You can see our Land Rover reflected in his eyes. We're just going to sit still. Sit still. Don't move at all. I'm just busy speaking to Brian. It's going to be hard for him not to move while we're turning the camera. Roger, you've just asked me if he's likely to start sawing anytime soon. Roger, I'd say he's probably a year or so away from sawing. And for those of you who don't know what sawing is the name that we give to a leopard's roar. It sounds like a rasping wood saw. And is very, very distinctive. Carries, funnily enough, quite far. And there he moves off. I actually think that he's going to leave.